We've all heard the word foreplay, and most of the time we relate it to the bedroom, but foreplay is much more than the bedroom. Foreplay is the way you talk to your partner and how you make them feel throughout the day. Your actions and words determine what happens or doesn't happen in the bedroom later on. Today on Reaction Reset, I'm going to talk about good and bad examples of foreplay. Foreplay happens long before the act of sex. Your partner needs to know they're special to you, that you're attracted to them, and they need to know it, be reminded of it throughout the day, long before physical intimacy happens. The biggest reason couples quit enjoying sex is they almost feel like they're being taken advantage of, like they're being used for the physical expression of sex. Here are some examples of poor foreplay that happen throughout the day. The first one, you ignore them while they're talking to you. Maybe you're on the phone, maybe you're distracted by the kids. Whatever the reason, you no longer look up at them when they're speaking. Not asking them how their day went, or acting like you're actually there, present, and that you care. Something as simple as not being supportive when they're down, but rather being critical about it, telling them why they shouldn't be down. Forgetting that it's important to date your spouse and just giving up. And when your partner says, do you want to go out or do you want to do something? Oh, I don't care, whatever you want to do. Making sure you get your time, but not being protective of your partner and making sure they get their time. Not spending any time to get involved with the kids, not doing the chores, not engaging with the kids, leaving that for your other partner to take care of. Those all contribute to bad foreplay. But maybe the worst one is only giving them attention or noticing them when it becomes time for bedtime. I think that one is the most strongly felt, that the partner feels like they don't really matter to you. Those examples are of someone who doesn't care about their partner's well-being, who isn't invested in the relationship, who is not being protective or supportive of their partner. They're all poor examples of foreplay. Your intention may be pure. You may really love your partner. You may be very concerned with their well-being. But when you act like that, when you dismiss them, when you are distracted with the kids or with work or with a game on TV, you're basically sending the message, non-verbally sometimes, to your partner that they don't matter. And that is going to show up in the bedroom. Contrast that with good examples of foreplay. They look more like this. When you come home from work, you greet your partner. You let them know you see them. You ask them how their day was, no matter what you're going through, no matter what else is going on in the house at the time. You share chores. You make sure that you are the other half of this partnership, that you have as much time with the kids and quality time with your partner as possible. You make sure to plan a weekly date where it's you and your partner, and no matter what, you help with initiating the babysitter if you need it, and making sure those plans are solid. That means you may have to schedule it with your partner to make sure it's on both calendars, but that shows your partner you're invested and they are still the most important person to you. You tell your partner with your looks. You stare at them sometimes. You remind them how beautiful they are. You remind them that you think about them throughout the day, and you do that by sending them a text, by sending them an email. Any way you talk to your partner throughout the day is telling your partner that you're thinking about them, and communication is vital for good sex. You touch your partner frequently. A hug, just holding their hand. You want your partner to feel your physical presence throughout the day, not just at bedtime. People don't come with on-off switches. And as a sex therapist, I can honestly tell you many problems do demand medicine. Many sexual problems with low libido are physical, but there are just as many that aren't physical at all. They're emotional. Libido goes down when the partners no longer feel intimately close. You feel intimately close with emotional intimacy. Sex cannot hold your relationship together, but emotional intimacy, closeness can. Remember, change your reaction, change your world.